Be honest. You probably dreamed of learning something instantly, snapping your fingers, and boom, you can play the guitar, or doing a backflip at school to impress your crush, or maybe mastering a new skill that makes everyone say, "Wait, how did you learn that so fast?" We all want that shortcut, but as we grow up, what we want to learn changes. It's not about tricks or showing off anymore. It's about building something that lasts. And yet, most of us are terrible at learning. Not because we're lazy, but because we were taught wrong. Stay with me, because once you understand this, you'll never see learning the same way again. School taught us how to memorize, not how to understand. We were trained to cram facts for a test, spit them out, and forget them the moment the bell rang. But real learning isn't about remembering. It's about absorbing. Chapter 1. Learning is a contact sport. Learning isn't a spectator sport. It's a contact sport. It's like trying to learn swimming by reading a book. You can know every stroke, but the moment you hit the water, you sink. The brain doesn't grow through comfort. It grows through struggle. If you're not making mistakes, you're not learning. So the next time you try to learn something, don't just watch others do it. Do it yourself. Even if it's messy, even if it's slow. Because confusion is not failure. It's the sound of your brain growing. Chapter 2. The 80-20 Rule of Mastery. Now, not everything you learn matters equally. The 80-20 rule, also known as Pareto's principle, says that 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. That means you shouldn't try to learn everything. You should learn the right things. Want to learn a new language? Forget memorizing 10,000 words. Start with the 1,000 most common ones. They cover 80% of daily conversations. Want to play guitar? Master a few core chords first, because once you nail the essentials, everything else becomes easier. The secret isn't to know more. It's to master what matters most. Chapter 3. The Brain Gym. Here's where most people go wrong. They read, reread, highlight, underline, and still forget everything. Because reading is passive. Real learning happens when you recall. It's called active recall. Instead of reading the same page 10 times, close the book and ask yourself, what did I just learn? You force your brain to work. And every time it struggles to remember, it builds stronger connections. It's like lifting weights for your mind. If you just stare at the dumbbell, nothing changes. But once you pick it up, you grow stronger. So next time you study, don't just read, retrieve. Your brain will thank you. Chapter 4. The Power of Spacing. Cramming feels productive, but it's a scam. It gives you short-term results and long-term amnesia. The real trick is the spacing effect. Study in short bursts over several days. 30 to 60 minutes daily beats 6 hours straight. Why? Because each time you revisit information, your brain has to rebuild the path, and every rebuild makes it stronger. It's like carving a trail through the woods. The more times you walk it, the clearer it gets. So don't try to conquer everything in one night. Give your brain the luxury of time. Chapter 5. Practice with Purpose. Now comes the hard truth. Not all practice makes perfect. Only deliberate practice does. That means focusing on your weaknesses, not repeating what you already know. If you're learning to draw, don't just sketch the same anime character again and again. Draw hands, faces, angles, the stuff that frustrates you. That's where growth hides, in discomfort. Progress isn't always fun, but the faster you face what's hard, the faster you'll master what's easy. Chapter 6. Teach to Learn. Here's an underrated hack. Teach what you learn. Sounds strange, right? How can I teach something I don't fully know? That's exactly the point. When you try to explain something, you organize your thoughts. You fill in the gaps. And suddenly, you understand it. Record yourself explaining the concept. Pretend you're teaching a class or filming YouTube video. Because if you can explain it simply, you mastered it deeply. The best learners are the best teachers. Chapter 7. Engage all senses. Your brain loves variety. Don't just read, listen, watch, write, and speak. Learning a new language? Watch videos, listen to podcasts, mimic native speakers, then write and talk aloud. Each sense adds another layer to your memory. It's like building a house. The more materials you use, the stronger it stands. And the best part? It feels less like studying and more like living the experience. Chapter 8. Focus and Rest. Here's the biggest myth. Multitasking helps you learn. It doesn't. It destroys your focus. Your brain can only hold one spotlight at a time. So shut off your phone. Close extra tabs. Give your attention to one thing. And don't forget to rest. Because your brain needs sleep to store information. During sleep, it sorts everything you've learned, strengthening the important stuff and deleting the junk. If you're skipping sleep to study, you're literally erasing your own progress. Do the hard parts. Space it out. Teach it. Sleep on it. And remember, you don't need to be born brilliant. You just need to learn brilliantly.